2K Sports pregame show.
NBA regular season opener for a couple of teams. Thank you all for tuning in. So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here. And I'm really happy that
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. And the Bulls start out with the ball. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Robert Covington, Aldridge out there with Green. Then it's Evan Fournier, and it's Lynn in at the point guard. Five to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. 4-3, Covington. It's good from long range. Covington's got his first 3 points of the game.
And so it begins, taking control right up front.
Well, I like the effort. It always feels good to get on the board first.
Embiid the screen. Holiday with the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going that one.
And some players, you just kind of know that they'll end up in coaching. Just the way they approach the game and go about themselves. Chris, having played Hoiberg during your career, did you ever see him becoming a head coach?
Well, it's not as easy to tell your opponents versus your teammates. Didn't have a really close relationship with them. Didn't know or his expectations, never played with them. So, no, I never saw it coming.
He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And it's rebounded by Covington.
Not quite airtight defense right there, but his release was a little bit off on the jumper.
They kick it out to Green. The dish to Covington. Inside, Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
Good movement there, and the lead pass was right where it needed to be.
Bulls on D. Right side, Holiday. Smith outside. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lynn dishes to Green. Lynn kicks to Aldridge. Green, the screen. Fournier for 3. That shot, no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Fred Hoiberg.
Well, Kevin, I asked him what the strategy was offensively, and he said, look, we want to avoid having to take so many outside shots. They want to exploit what he described as a mismatch inside. He said, we have the talent down low to make things very difficult on those guys, and we're going to use it. Evan?
All right, thank you, David. Smith kicks to Holiday. Beasley the screen. Pass to Embiid. Shot from 16. Again, Toronto.
And he'll take that. The nice, easy mid-range jumper. First bucket of the day.
That's all you want, is a good shot to get yourself in a rhythm. For him, he's going to want a lot more than that to come.
Green with a screen on Holiday. Aldridge a screen. Lynn kicks to Green. The feed now to Aldridge. Good D by Embiid.
Some tough D in the paint, getting between him and the bucket and stopping the easy deuce.
They get the rebound. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
There's Lynn with the three. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Lynn's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Anthony sets the pick for Smith. Pass to Anthony. He dishes it to Embiid. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting calls, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early.
At the end of one. So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and go. Toronto leading by 3. So for Chicago right now, Fournier out there with Jeremy Lin. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Green, and it's Covington in at the 3. Out to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Beasley the screen. Tries it from 19. They get it back. There's the screen. Embiid the screen. To the wing right side. And stolen by Fournier. Covington wide open. He fires. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Well, I'd love to hear his explanation of coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Bulls trail by 3.
And LaMarcus Aldridge really possesses tremendous shooting touch when you consider this guy's basically a 7-footer, and he's increasing that range. Last season, up over 40% from 3.
Aldridge with a screen on Smith. Lynn the pass to Aldridge. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Aldridge has got the first basket of the second quarter for the Bulls. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Covington against Beasley. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Embiid. Chicago grabs the miss.
Yeah, good interior D there. Prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly. Then with the quick reaction time.
Cans it from downtown. And Aldridge doesn't shoot a ton of threes, yet he still earns his keep in that mid-range.
Yeah, on that left block, back to the basket, and with his size, that turnaround J is just about unstoppable.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going that way.
Aldridge kicks to Green. They set the pick, and here's Covington from the arc. Second shot opportunity. A shot, no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Stolen by Jeremy Lin. Covington kicks to Lin. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And now a 3-point Toronto lead.
Yeah, you got to appreciate the mindset of Smith. Solid at running the offense and finding his teammates who are open.
Back to Lin. Launches a 3. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Lin against Smith. Here's Beasley. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And Toronto leads by 2.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Lin kicks to Fournier. Fournier with the screen on Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Green outside. And the Bulls another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Covington against Beasley. Back to Smith. Covington with the steal. Fournier. He can't get it to go. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Bulls lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the...
Thank you, Kevin. Draymond.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime
And welcome to
Show.
halftime. Hey, what a fantastic... It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. They had a slight edge on the scoreboard in the second quarter, but only by the slimmest of margins. And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to be...
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Jeremy Lin really making a difference here. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Smith is out there with Holiday. Then there's Beasley. Then there's Embiid. And it's Anthony in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Chicago leading.
And when you look at Dennis Smith Jr., you aren't blown away by the physicality at first, but he's incredibly gifted for a player his size. Great speed and quickness to blow by defenders.
Aldridge with a screen on Holiday. Shot clock at 6. And it's Green missing.
Well, it's a confidence shaker when you can't hit a wide open 3 like that.
Smith outside. Back to Beasley. Right side Holiday. He tries for 3. Green with the rebound. And with Dennis Smith, it isn't just burst of speed, it's his play in the open floor and Greg running end to end, which is phenomenal.
Yeah, he also just jumps and finishes at the rim like a shooting guard. He's only probably 6'2", 6'3", but he gets up in the air like a wing player. He's a lot like Derrick Rose was when he burst on the scene.
Toronto trailing. Fast break Toronto. Moving it up. There's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Fournier dishes to Lin. Aldridge kicks to Lin. Green with a screen for Lin. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Lin's got 11 points.
And Green does whatever it takes. A brilliant screener who sets rock-solid picks for his guys.
Embiid the screen. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Bulls.
And they've been avoiding those deep threes. They're capable of knocking those shots down from long range, but so far they've really been reluctant to let it fly from that free throw line extended three-point shot. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. And for many years, the Chicago Bulls were viewed as a model franchise. Always were competitive and in the hunt for a title, but this current version just can't escape turmoil from within.
Green with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Green kicks to Aldridge. And it's good, 2 points. Aldridge has got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls.
Well, I'll tell you, Draymond, a guy his size, the way he can find an open man, he has a touch of magic to his game.
And the Bulls finally committing, Greg, to a full rebuild this last offseason.
Yeah, and trading Butler was the start of it. I mean, they got some young players to build around and a pick, and it won't be an easy road ahead, but one they felt they needed to make. And really, Lin has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
Here's Smith, and he goes big with the dunk right over LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah, you gotta love seeing the young fella dunk that one home. Smith likes to show off that incredible vertical.
That was a terrific replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought without any individual agenda.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Well, also a miscommunication on defense. No one rotates over. See ya.
Green kicks to Fournier. Green with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Talk about loving the challenge. Draymond converting in traffic.
Anthony with the screen on Lynn. To the right side. Here's Embiid. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Chicago heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Right back after this break. Fred Hoiberg in a recent huddle with his players.
Keep competing, guys. Keep competing. Hey, we made the extra pass all quarter.
Just 1 quarter left in regulation. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. The Bulls leading by 7. So for Chicago right now, Draymond Green is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Jeremy Lin. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Aldridge in at the 5 spot.
This has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
Chicago's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Covington passes to Lin. Back to Covington. Over in the corner, Green. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Toronto with the ball. Well, they've got the Lakers ahead of them after this game. And the next game, it'll be played in Los Angeles. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Beasley dishes to Smith. Back to Beasley. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
At the line for 2.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Fournier with the ball. There's the screen. Pass to Covington. It's stolen by Smith. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. He feeds it to Carmelo. Smith against Land. Takes the 13-footer. Smith no good. Chicago leading by 6. Out left to the wing. Lets it go with a 3. And the Bulls with another miss. Toronto shooting 43% from the floor. Anthony kicks to Beasley. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Smith against Land. The pass to Green. Down low. Here's Aldridge. And again, no good by Chicago. Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Now just a 1-point Bulls lead.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. But D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Shot from 12. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And that's 13 points for Lin.
And Lin is no stranger to the big moment. He shines brightest when he needs to with these kinds of baskets.
The kick out to Holiday. Embiid the screen. Just 4 to shoot. Beasley the pass to Carmelo to tie it up. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And the defense can only do so much when Anthony is locked in. There's nothing you can do to stop that guy.
Smith. From 13. That one off the back iron and out. Toronto's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. They get it back. Chicago's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Lynn. Here's Green. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Thought he was going to be able to take advantage of the D there. He had the space.
Anthony sets the pick for Smith. Kicks it to Carmelo. Embiid against Fournier.
And this atmosphere is bananas.
Guys separate themselves by how they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his props.
Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 2. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Fred Hoiberg was talking to his team during the timeout. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Smith kicks to Anthony. Out to the right wing. Here's Embiid. It falls.
Oh, I like the bounce pass there. He's getting creative.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. Just 4 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
Lynn from long range. From deep. Offline. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony.